Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so yeah, I finished my new setup. I'm waiting for some lights and stuff that I've ordered so I can make it look a bit more, professional. I say professional, but improve the quality a little bit so all you're seeing isn't the glare from the monitors in my bloody glasses. But I hope you're all having a good day. I am. I just sat down. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. I have my coffee. I have a video to make. Okay, so we're gonna do a unit review which shouldn't take long because it's an assist unit, and a should you summon recommendation. So first things first, I am gonna look at the gacha itself, because obviously before the translation came through I was hoping, and stupid me, I was hoping that they increased the rates on all of the units that were on the cover of the banner. Okay, so first things first, we can do the review from here as well. This is the only featured unit, which is the swimsuit contest Hestia. Agility, that's okay. Agility is looking like the way to go there. That's her best stat. Her assist skill is okay. Now this is a good assist buff and debuff combined, you know, overall to have. But in my personal opinion, this is one of those assists where unless you have her max limit broken, she's not really going to pay off for you in the long run. The rates, however, on the guaranteed step mean that you are guaranteed, if you have 400 iris to spare right now, you do not care, you just want Hestia, you will get her. She is who you will get on the first guaranteed step. So 400 iris, boom, one and done. That's it, you're good to go if you just want the Hestia. I do understand that assists that buff magic attackers are really hard to come by, and it's one of the reasons it's really difficult to put a good magic team together. Excuse me. So if it's a case of you just need her because you don't have enough buffs for your magic users, 400 iris is a small price to pay. But if you're expecting her to completely change how war game goes for you or something like that, not unless you have her max limit broken anyway. I mean, she is going to be a pain in the ass come war games if you come up against someone with her max limit broken. Look at this. It's a strength and magic plus 15%. So you can have a hybrid team. A hybrid team, which I see quite often, to be fair. But it's the debuff. It's the debuff that's the killer. Endurance, agility, and dexterity minus 10%. So less counters, less speed, less guard. It's crazy. She is a really good assist. I would say an amazing assist. But as long as she's max limit broken, don't get it twisted. As long as she's max limit broken, if you're hitting that max 10% debuff and that max 15% buff, yeah, she's hitting right, you know. But that's not all. I'm moving my mouse as if I'm not using my phone to record. Okay, so these are the rates. Ignore the paid gacha, because if you're spending money on this, then I don't know why you're watching my videos. Okay, so we look at the rates for the 11 draws. Adventurer drop rates are 0.02%, because they've been reduced. From what I can see, 3 stars are 13%. Sorry, I went too fast there. Hestia has a 1% chance to drop Hestia, but that doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. Her rates do not matter. I don't think even if you wanted to, you would have to go all 10 steps on this banner to max limit break her. But the fact is, most people, if you're gonna get her, are just gonna do the first step and then leave it at that. I can't knock you for doing that. We literally just got 400 iris today. So yeah, I mean the rates are good, but then, sorry, let me just, I've gone too far. Right, close that. Right, so this is the 11 draw gacha. 11 draw when a 4-star is guaranteed, literally. So on a guaranteed step, Hestia, because it's a one unit banner. She's not a time limited unit. At least I don't think she is. I can't check that from here. Oh, it's the little X in the corner. I'm used to the little arrow at the bottom. So let's go home. Let's go home. Album. List. Where you at? Okay, so max limit break her. She's definitely not a time limited unit, as you can see. So maybe just a one and done on this banner. That's gonna be like, if you have, alright, let me collect my thoughts here, because at the minute I feel like I'm all over the place. So if you have a comfortable amount of Iris ready for the collab banner to come, which should come next after this whole event, then dropping 400 Iris, which is literally what we got today from the Twitter campaign, just to get her once, is probably worth it. Just saying, do not expect her to change how Wargame goes for you or anything like that unless you max limit break her. And I do not recommend going balls deep max limit breaking unit, going all 10 steps. Okay, it's not worth, especially as she's not time limited and the collab banners are literally just one more banner away. So yeah, that is my recommendation. If you have the Iris to spare, 400 that is, just do the first step, get a copy of her, and then leave the banner alone. There's no need for it. She is helpful and she can be very strong if you max limit break her, but because of the time that she's come out, I can't help but feel like this is a little bit of a trap, just a tiny bit of a trap. So maybe one and done, and that's it. There is some other news, however, I was supposed to show you guys while we were here. Got your details, where are ya? Okay, it's right here. 4-star swimsuit contest Hestia outfit story is scheduled to be added at a later date. So we are going to be getting a story event with this. I shouldn't imagine that we would get a free-to-play character from that event. But obviously they've not really given any details, but we do have a story event coming with this event. I'm up to 7 minutes because I rambled so much, and I did have something else to discuss. Okay guys, and on the second part, what I wanted to say here is that, as you can see, there is an icon here that hasn't been highlighted before. This will be the first Familiar war game, especially, well, I say first Familiar war game, so obviously the first one for the European server. Everyone else has already been through this. What they're doing, I'm not going to click on it because it will show you my Familiar ranking, and I'm not that stupid, because then obviously that will lead into other things. But so what is currently happening is, this is the pre-round ranking system. So what they will do is they are going to take your collective ranking from war games to rank your overall Familiar, and from there that will decide who you go up against in your Familiar war game. If you do not know what happens in Familiar war game, there will be information buttons in the Familiar war area. The Familiar war game area. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you mine because it'll give away a lot of stuff in the future. Because it's quite evident on my ranking list currently who my generals and lieutenants are probably going to be. So anyway, if you don't know what Familiar war game is, basically what happens is they will rank your Familiar, then they decide who you will go up against. You get a prep day, which on that day your leader will be able to decide who his generals and lieutenants are and whatever. You will then have a map. I'm sorry, I don't have a copy to show you. I know it would be so much easier, but I couldn't find one. Yeah, then there will be a map allocated for members of your Familiar, and during this war game, it will be, you will have 2 battle attempts per person per Familiar war game to essentially find the enemy Familiars, lieutenants, and generals, as each person involved in the Familiar war game will have medals. If I'm not mistaken, regular members have 6 medals. Every time you lose 3 medals. So if you win 3 medals from that person. Lieutenants and generals have more medals than regular members. So it would be ideal for you to try and track down. Basically, it's more ideal for you to track down the lieutenants and generals from your enemy familiar. Because they have more medals. Therefore, you can, once you find them, you can tell your familiar who to go for, as they have more medals. But yeah, it is important for you guys to know. I mean, you can learn as you go. I do recommend just learning as you go. Have fun with it. Do not be hyper competitive. I tell my familiar all the time, we literally just have fun. Communicate with each other. That's the whole point of having a guild, familiar, clan, whatever your game is. Participating in things like this with a group of people is supposed to be fun. Okay, that's the main thing. So yeah, I recommend trying to learn yourself. I won't go over it in too much detail because I do think it is an experience that you should learn for yourself. But yeah, the whole point is to aim for the enemy familiars, lieutenants, generals, and whoever has the most medals at the end of the familiar war game wins, obviously. And there will be more than one of it. I think if I'm correct, I think there's more than one. This will be my first familiar, official familiar war. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm probably gonna talk to my familiar in the Discord. If you guys are listening, if you watch my videos and you're not in the familiar Discord yet, I'm gonna no, I'm joking. If you are in my familiar KFC, I should tell you. My KFC's name is my familiar name is KFC. So if you are in my familiar and the leader of your familiar is named LD, why have you been ignoring chat? Join the Discord so I can talk to you person to person. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to drop a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description. If you want to join my community, the link to my Discord will be in the description. And as always, guys, I'll catch you later.